now there's so many. Oh my
can
God,
make a
that's
living,
jiu-jitsu. Yeah,
seminars,
wrestling too. Yeah. Yeah. There's so many ways. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're wrapping up. I have a couple more because we started on belts. I wanted to almost end on it. I got 3 more in my mind. Then I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
You're one day in the near-ish future are going to be a coral belt.
Okay.
Is that going to mean something to you?
So this year, I think July, IBGF is I can get my 6th degree.
Yeah.
And then, but I got it like towards the end of the year. So if with Draculino and stuff, like it's towards the end of the year. But IBGF recognized it in July. And then in 7 years, I get my coral belt.
Right.
And so it means to me a life dedicated to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I mean, man.
Yeah.
It's a lifetime of dedication to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Of helping others through jiu-jitsu. Helping a lot of people through jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Helping myself as well, because it helps me when I help others. But
right.
What it's done for me, and sharing that gift, right? That it's given me.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a lifetime dedicated to jiu-jitsu.
I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's the cool. That's why I got my wallet's over there somewhere. But that's why I have that. I've got the coral snake on there because I love it. I don't want a red belt because it means I'm gonna be dead soon. You know, I don't. My.
Did you calculate the numbers or the years?
I'm gonna be not that anybody's counting, but I'm gonna be about 67 if I do everything right. I'll get.
Okay.
Yeah. Not so bad. I'll still have a little vitality. Red belt.
At red belt, you'd be 67?
At 85, I'll be red belt.
Yeah. I'll be red belt at 67 or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if this is a quick aside.
I think that's a good age. You know, that's a pretty good age.
It's gonna look really cool on you. I'm sure I'll
legit,
be there.
Right, like coral belt in my early 50s, whatever.
Coral belt is awesome. That to me is the one that looks cool.
Yeah, and then 60 was it 70 years more than early 60s?
Yeah,
and
something like
is
that.
Is it that or 70s? No, it's mid 70s then.
I
get my red
it's
belt,
gonna
which
be
is
around
legit,
there.
you know.
Oh
like
yeah,
my grandpa, like Savage.
Oh yeah,
I'll be younger than Savage.
Yeah, well, you know the before there was any kind of regulations at all. I don't know if have you heard of Carlos Rosado, the youngest red belt ever? Because before there was any regulations,
Whose student was he?
Carlson Gracie.
Oh. Carlson
Gracie was a 9th degree red, and he promoted Carlos Rosado to 9th degree red. Guess how old he was? Approximately.
I have no idea. I've never heard of him.
Mid-40s.
Nah,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But now there's regulations, you can't do that. But you know, he got it.
But it's legit. It's good because you're like you have
Carlson,
wisdom of age and
yeah. But
that's right. I think they do a really good job. They've done a really good job with that. You know, like there's no kid black belts. You know, you have to be
I think that's so
a certain age, and then just all the stuff, right? Like red belt, you're a master. You know, you're a grandmaster. You're a grandpa. You know, you've done stuff, right?
Okay, second to last question. Any regrets in your life?
Regrets? I say no. One of the things that I tell Serene was I didn't set my goals high enough. When I told you I wrote my goals down, I wrote I want to be one of the best in the world.
Yeah, you put one of.
One of.
You go back in time and cross that out real quick. Yeah. Why do you think you put one of instead of?
I don't know. It was so far fetched. I was in a small town in New Mexico.
Yeah.
That's how far I could see. You know.
Right.
I couldn't see. Being a black belt was crazy.
Yeah.
Right. Back in those days.
Yeah.
And to become one of the best black belts in the world, that was crazier.
Yeah.
What? Like, there's no way.
Yeah. So even that seemed far fetched, and I understand why. But
now I would have been like, no, I'm going to be whatever. Like I would have.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame, whatever, one of the best ever.
Yeah.
whatever. I would have set my goals higher.
All right, last one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Greatest accomplishment off the mat in your life so far?
It's easy. It's like my kids, my family.
Mm-hmm. You're happy with how they turned out?
They're great kids. They're great kids. There's still a lot of work to do, right? It's,
yeah, we all do.
Got to guide them and stuff. But just my son just turned 18, and watching him grow up has been, nobody's perfect. We're all doing our best, right, and everything. But it's been one of the greatest. It's the greatest thing in my life,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel
watching Sona win her league last month or whatever it was, and just seeing them do well, and just all the funny things as that teenagers do, right? It's so cute. It's such a, you know, all the different ages, right? As kids, all the funny things that they do, just to see them grow up. Like, I mean, and just have our, you know, our amazing family, my Edith, you know, having an amazing mom and wife and partner, you know, and all our endeavors is crazy of things that I sometimes do, you know, but just having my back.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, without a doubt, my family.
Yeah. Had fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
for
brother.
trusting me with this. All right, we'll see you soon.
Yep.